Meanwhile, in Leicester, Peter's arrived for his next meeting at Premier Drums. He desperately needs sponsorship and he won't take no for an answer. Simon Pearce, Desford's percussionist, has come along for the ride. At Premier, funding for an American tour is at the top of Peter's wish list. Unfortunately, Peter arrives to discover that the meeting has had to be postponed. And while he's anxious about how to reschedule it, Simon doesn't miss the opportunity to try out some new toys.
All right, Simon, we've got a bit of a problem. He's supposed to have flown into Birmingham, but he's coming into Gatwick now.
Yeah.
Which means he's about an hour and a half away, which will spoil the day in terms of what we're trying to sort out.
Well, look, I can get a rough idea of what we need.
Yeah,
so I've got it in my head, so I can give the details to you.
Okay.
To talk to him about later on.
Let's have a little rattle on that. Let's see what that sounds like.
So much choice.
Yeah.
I'm stuck.
I did.
We just take that frame and that frame.
Whatever.
The lot.
Frames out.
The lot.
Yeah. We've had a good look. I mean, that's fine. Yeah.
Well, I hated every minute of that. That was terrible. What a horrible room.
Back in Leamington, the tension's rising as the band prepares for the contest performance. There's a lot of local rivalry, and to boost morale, Snibston have brought their biggest fans.
I'm playing.
Daddy's playing. Who's going to win? We'll wait and see, eh?
We are. The Winston Band. We're all. We're the defending champions.
We've already engraved the trophy, so we've got to win it.
We've got a bit of a score to settle.
But for two brothers in the Snibston Band, winning the trophy is a matter of family pride.
With it being almost 25 years since my father died, it'd be a nice end to a little bit of a difficult year for myself personally, and just a nice capper on a year, I think, for me and my brother, for us to finally play in a band together, to try and win this trophy and to walk away with it.
England were playing last time. I bought England.
This is quite a local contest, so we thought we'd have a bash at that. There's quite a few bands here that are probably not expecting us to be here or even put a good performance on. So we're on number one, and then we just have to hang around again.
Again with the second section as last week, and hopefully we'll do well.
Quite a lot of the bands, certainly local to us, know that we have had quite a few problems getting players, etc. And it's just nice to sort of show them that we mean business.
Join us in a moment to see whether Snibston's winning streak continues in Leamington, and how the rest of Peter's frantic day goes in his desperate attempts to organise funds. Just why does he work so hard for the Desford bands on top of his day job? Peter has rearranged his cancelled meeting with Keith Mann from Premier Drums. Keith has been flying all night and he's suffering from jet lag. He may be a soft target for Mr. Smith.
Now you've got a wish list, didn't you? What did you think to that?
It's very long.
That's it. He sat down to do that, and I think he sort of thought of everything bar the kitchen sink to put on the... I mean, I don't know, is that...
Within reason. Obviously, these products, are very, very expensive.
Yes.
And we want to try and promote, it's good for our company to see you playing them, particularly internationally. So you know, we will help you out where we can. So you tried the drum sets out?
Yeah, we tried them out, and just out of interest, can you get different colours?
We do a wine red wrapped kit, or what we call a lacquered kit.
I think it's something like 20, 30 years we've always used the Premier kit anyway. Still find it the best, but it's getting very worn. I mean, it's had a long life, you know, it's had a hard lifetime, and we're reaching the point now where we do have to got to refurbish. We've got to, you know, put some new equipment in there, and finance itself is difficult. So, you know, your kind of support is a big, very welcome. In fact, very welcome.
The local aspect is good. You know, internationally, you're a very well-known band, and we'd be more than happy to help you with the drum set and the other instruments that you need to keep yourselves going.
It's onwards and upwards as ever. Really racing against the clock now, Peter travels with band member Steve Smith to Derbyshire in search of new uniforms. He's spending money raised earlier from the quarrying company.
Ah, right, good.
Well, what I'd like to do, if you'd just like to have a look at it, because I think it looks very nice.
So this is the end product, is it?
That's right. Well, so what, from what you've seen, are we going to proceed with this?
Yes. I still need to talk a little bit on the financial side.
Right.
I'm getting, you know, it's not fair to put you in a spot with anything. So I need to persuade 10 players in the band, which.
When are you actually going to let people know that you're wanting money off everyone?
Oh, I shan't mention that till the right time.
Yeah, which will be when?
Well,
it's never the right time.
If we could have a little bit more help with this one, it would make a big difference, because ultimately we've managed to find someone to sponsor the jacket, but we can't find anyone to sponsor the walking out jacket. And we've gone now something like 10 or 15 years without a new uniform.
Right.
What we've got is distinctly ragged.
Yes.
You know, and we really want to smart the band up in one go. I have the problem of finding the money.
Right.
And that's the difficult part for me.
Okay.
And as I say, it would be tremendous if you could help a little bit more with the walking out jacket.
Right.
That would make a, say, half price, would make a big difference. No, seriously.
Have you tried further stage?
Back in Leamington, the Snibston Band are playing their hearts out at the South Midlands Area Contest. Peter travels on to world-renowned instrument maker Boosey & Hawkes. The band need 2 E-flat basses, a tall order, but Peter Smith is very persistent.
Hello, Jan. We've spoken many times on the phone,
we
but
have
never
indeed. Nice to
actually
meet
met.
you.
Nice to meet you.
We have to run a business here, and, but markets like the American market are very interesting to us because we only have a small market share there, whereas in the UK and Europe, where brass bands are a bigger part of the market, then we've got a bigger market share, obviously. So that's one area we're keen to grow, and of course,
plenty of room for growth.
Yes, indeed. Our colleagues out there obviously think the same.
Well, I mean, as I say, there are not that many bands that do that much travelling, unfortunately. I think more bands should. I think it's a wonderful thing to do. As I say, it's something we enjoy doing, and if we can carry the Boosey name with, you know, with us, then that's it. I mean, we largely play on the Boosey instruments anyway. There's just a few odd individual cornetists, you know, that play their own instruments, but generally. So, I mean, basically, a small amount of your support would be, you know, greatly appreciated. Well, thanks for your time.
No, nice to see you again, and wish you a safe trip back.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Jan. Lovely. Thank you.
In Leamington, feelings are mixed. Just how well have they done? Was the performance better or worse than at Blackpool?
It's not too bad. I didn't think it went as well as last week, but everybody else said they thought it went better, so
Never know, do you?
I thought it was very good. I thought it was a better performance than we played at Blackpool. But there again, what's my opinion worth? I thought, I didn't think we were going to win anything at Blackpool, but as we know, we won it. So I'm saying this is good, and we'll probably come last.
The assembled bands await the results.
Well, mixture of anticipation, trepidation, fear, scared in case I don't win it, because it's the 25th year that trophy, which represents the memory of my father, has been handed out, and I've never won it before. My brother's won it several times, and I'd just like to win it the once, that's all. So it's very special. Yeah.
I've got my fingers crossed. I think there's a good chance today. We've played well.
With £50 and the Jimmy Smith Trophy, with 181 points, the band that was drawn, number 1, Snibston and Desford College.
The band are pleased to have come third. It's all been worth it.
Second place with £75 and the Tinker Hughes Rose Bowl with 183 points, the band that was drawn, number 3, Wixton Band.
Right, go, cheers, hooray!
Peter's in Loughborough to find out the results of his funding application. Success is crucial if the band is to survive another year. It's been a very long day and Peter is exhausted.
I can do that, certainly. Yeah. So, it's the 7th and
Whilst Peter is in his meeting, which is to remain private and confidential, Head of Arts Helen Flack puts the case for the World of Arts funding.
We've created a new mission for ourselves, and that is that we're putting the arts at the heart of the region's communities. But how do we do that, and what does that mean?
Peter's application has not been successful. He hides his disappointment.
OK, so thanks for your time.
Peter, give us a call
and we're going to start again in January.
Yeah, that'd be great. Good to see you again. Take care.
Smashing. Yeah, look after yourself. Bye-bye. The question is transparent and easy. The answer isn't. The question they ask is, how will this benefit the public? And you, as I say, you can put down 25 reasons where you feel the public will benefit, but they're not looking for that answer. So the form is most certainly not easy.
Language is often a problem. The latest lottery pack that we have, fortunately, has got a crystal mark, so it should be plain English. But certainly we have a kind of lingua franca in the way that we will talk to each other within any closed system.
It really gets me angry that they can, perhaps it's misquoted, but they give 50 million to the Royal Opera House, as was said before. I do it when I hear the band play, I hear the sound, that takes away the past. So I get my pleasure from the actual sound that the band, excuse me, the band makes. It's sort of very emotive. I don't know, I can't really explain it. It's just that, you know, that's what I enjoy. I love the sound of it. But to keep that quality sound, I have to have money. I have to have the funding to keep the band at that level. So it's a selfish thing in a way, therefore. I'm trying my very best to maintain the sound that I enjoy.
This is Carlton, part of ITV1. Now it's Christmas in the real Brassdorf.
Like for the rest of us, Christmas is the busiest time of the year for the Desford bands.